Tonight we are doing a little video on how to fillet a pike. And this is the one that Ben caught at our most recent ice fishing trip. It's a 6-pound pike. It was caught on a smelt. And yeah, so right now Ben's just filling up the sink with some really cold water and 2 cups of, well, almost 2 cups of
I will add
vinegar.
a little bit more because he is extra slimy. Yeah, that should do.
So you put the vinegar in there with the cold water, and you can already see that white buildup all over his back. That's all the slime, eh? And when he's done, you just wash off all that slime, and then he'll be slime-free and easier to clean.
There we go.
So we'll let that soak for a bit, and we will catch you soon. Okay, guys, second step, washing the slime after it's been soaking with vinegar for half an hour.
More than a half an hour.
A little more than a half an hour, but Ben's gonna scrub that off, and
oh gosh,
hopefully that'll be pretty much slime free when he's done. And then I think it'll be easier for him to fillet this fish.
And that's actually coming off pretty easy, except
oh, that's so gross. See, this is right here is why I'm not really interested in eating pike.
The slime factor.
This slime is just outrageous.
I think he's
little. Look at the lumps of slime in there, you guys. Oh my god! Excuse my expression.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna unplug this and let it drain slowly. And
that's horrible.
Yeah.
There's lots to get off still.
Oh yeah. I watched a few videos on how to do this, and yeah. Oh man.
I start looking at.
Keep getting poked by his teeth.
Well, it looks like Ben's getting most of that slime off of there, so looks like it's pretty much clear slime. A little bit on the back fin there, but that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
For filleting purposes anyway. Anyway, guys, that was step 2. Hopefully, we'll get to step 3 quickly here. Catch you soon.
Quarter.
Alright, guys. So our pike is 30 1/4 inches and 6 pounds. And a little larger than we wanted for this, but so Ben's going to start off by making his first cut just behind the head, and he'll cut down to the bone, which is about an inch or so down, and he'll go down to the dorsal fin towards the tail.
Keep in mind, folks, I've never done this.
Yeah, Ben's never done this before. We've only seen it done. So
I felt it. There.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy a new filleting knife, but this one just won't take an edge. But well, Ben's getting it done. And now from this point, you come up just before the end tail there. There you go. First boneless fillet.
I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah, here, I'm going to just have a feel of that just to see if there's any bone in it. Yeah, right down the center.
That'll get cut out though.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Interesting.
You just got to grab a plate here. Should have had this ready, but.
Absolutely.
Just stick that over here, and from that I can see and feel these little bones here.
So you got to get right in alongside those Y bones. So Ben's just cutting the sides so that it can, when he goes to make the fillet, it comes free when he works his way down along these Y bones. There he goes, slowly working his way along those Y bones. Just a first time for him, so he wants to make sure he gets right along them until he gets used to it. Looks like he's doing pretty good so far, guys. Gotta like it. And he'll go right back to where he finished off the first time.
Huh?
He'll work his way along those bones until he frees the fillet from the rest of the meat.
Huh?
One of these days I'm going to have to do this, so I'm going to watch and learn.
It's not like I'm an expert, but I watched a few videos and figured I could do it.
Yeah. So far, so good, guys.
You can see the bones all the way through. The line of bones there. So
Yeah, we're making right progress. And there we go. It's getting to the point where it starts to free up from the belly there. He's got to work it all the way down to that same dorsal fin and then cut it free at the end. So there we go. Now I think Ben's at a point where he's ready to cut that fillet free. Just free it up to the end, man. Well, you still got to get down to that bone, eh?
yeah.
Right to there. That's right. He cuts that back part of the fillet free, and now he can work the whole thing off of the...
I think I got it there.
Yeah, I think
just need to punch through the skin. The knife.
Tough skin.
Oh, yeah.
Not quite. But there he goes. I think he's making some progress, guys.
Yeah, I wish that. Oh. Okay. Skin's hard to cut through with this knife.
Yeah.
Definitely, like Dean said, gonna be investing in a sharper knife. Better knife. Knife that can take an edge. But I'm getting through. Slowly but surely.
There you go, guys.
Oh, that's why they cut the fin off. Totally forgot about these back fins here. Why can't I get through it? Well, that explains it.
And there's the second fillet, guys.
As pretty as I'd hope, but pretty solid
Seems
piece
to
there.
do the trick.
I'm gonna try, of course, to get this
The other side
here.
now. So he's got to flip the fish around so we can get at that second fillet on the other side. Are we gonna try to do it from this angle?
Yeah, I guess I should actually switch it around here.
Okay, guys. There you go. Now he's going to do the same process again, right along the outside of those Y bones towards the side of the fish. Once he works that along that fin, or that Y bone there, he can work that fillet right off the side of the fish, and then it'll be on to the next fillet in the process. Well, looks like Ben's found his little slot and he's working his way down into it. You can hear that clicking, I'm sure. It's usually a sign that you're in the right spot. And you work it down off those bones, off the ribs, until you get down to the belly, and then you cut it free from the belly. This may not be the most efficient filleting ever, but Ben is learning, I'm learning, and
I've been wanting to do this for a while. Just haven't had the luck with the decent pike.
yeah, absolutely.
That I can actually do this on.
And this was caught in our last video, our last fishing trip out. And you'll see it in the next video, which will be out tomorrow. So this is going to be extremely interesting to see the final product. There should be 5 fillets. He's got 2 so far. He's working on the 3rd one right now. He's taking a little bit of an unorthodox approach to it, but it seems to be working.
Can't see.
So that's why they do it the other way.
Speaking of that, turn the fish around and
I am absolutely amazed at the amount of meat on pike in comparison to walleye and perch.
almost got it free.
Okay, guys, see if we can get a better angle here. And now that he's got that side and it looks like the belly cut as well, you can cut the sides off and it's another boneless fillet. A lot of work though, because not, like I said, first time doing this. I know I would do far worse, so I definitely can't complain about how Ben's doing it. It's probably going to be a lot of missed meat, but you know, our first fish.
I'm going to try to fix as much of that as possible, but I'll do that off camera. No need to bore you with it.
Yeah. So he's almost got this free. And then the final steps we'll show you here. You got to cut that fin free.
I can try to get something out there too. But yeah, okay.
There's another fillet.
Got a few bones here that I missed, but pretty sure
there you go. You can work those free, obviously.
Get under them.
Yeah. There it is.
There we go. I know it's not pretty, but it's my first time. I'm pretty sure that's pretty boneless.
I think that'll do the trick.
And then the last
part is the 2 fillets off the end. And that'll give us 5 fillets, guys. Just like you would do on a perch or a walleye, you just work it down to the tail. Once you get down to the tail, just leave that little flop so you can flip it over.
Speaking of flipping it over.
There you go.
Flip it over. Nice piece of meat right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll use the wood board here, try to
get underneath it. And there you go.
Yeah, I missed a lot of that red.
Yeah.
There's just a little bit left, but
try to get a bit of that out of there.
I'll do it later.
Yeah. And then the final fillet, ladies and gentlemen. The 5 fillets that you get from pike is just amazing to me. Hopefully.
I mean, some people have the skill and the talent to get it all in one, where you have just 2 fillets, but I wasn't about to try that method, folks.
For a first attempt, I think he's doing pretty good. So, anyway, guys, he's going to cut that down just a little bit further so he can take the meat off this skin. And that is 2 boneless, skinless fillets. The last 2 can be boneless and skinless. Well, they're all boneless, but
the last 2 chunks
end up skinless right away because you can take it right off the skin. There you go. There's another fillet.
I missed a lot of that nastiness. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to try to savor some of this stuff here, but I'll do that off film.
Okay, guys.
My first attempt.
He's going to try to salvage some off the sides, but we'll do it off film, guys. So anyway, that's the process. For a first time out, I think Ben did pretty good. Anyway, guys, we will catch you on the next episode.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, so here's what we ended up with. This was my first time ever filleting a pike. I'm pretty sure I got it boneless. I might have missed some bones. We won't know until the catch and cook coming soon.
Yeah.
But this is the carcass.
Yeah.
I got as
managed to
much off there as I could.
Ben managed to pull every last strip of meat off that fish. Nothing went to waste. And what he does keep in the bags will end up either being used in the garden, out in the springtime, or used for bait for catfish. So anyway, guys, that's a lot of meat. That's got to be a good 3 pounds of meat right there. So
I'd say so.
yeah. Anyway, guys,
But here's, I mean, that's all
that is a
boneless.
hefty fillet. Yeah.
That's
Ben went through, cut them up a bit to make sure they had nothing in them. So it's a beautiful thing, guys. Hopefully they'll be tasty. I'm not a fish fan, but I'm willing to give it a shot. So we will catch you on the next episode. Catch you soon.